Well, Streamer says we're live. Hey, good morning, everybody. It is the 20th of August. Going to be another hot one in triple digits in Texas. And I don't know how it's going to be in your area, but if you got a cold front, you're feeling good. All right. I found me a song that's 4 minutes and 44 seconds long. I'm a little early, so I'm playing it until people wake up, wash their face, brush their teeth, go potty, get their drinks and their breakfast, and giving them time to join us. All right, here we go. 20th of August. Hold on, let me find that. That song is called Riding the Waves. That's the number one song for all AI induced people. So I dedicate that to Shift Kicker because I hear she's partly AI due to everything that she's been going through. So let's see. She's not here right now. She said she's going to be doing something or another. So I guess we're going to have to do this one.
I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not
Let's
someone
go.
that you would wanna cross.
I move quietly, like a shadow, there's a dark side to me. I work privately to go build and create my own dynasty. A new rivalry, it emerges ever so silently. But I got fight in me, so I'll squash anything that's trying me. I'm like, me versus you, I hope that you know what you're getting into. I got nothing to lose, so you better watch out, can't predict my moves. I'll make you irrelevant, I don't stop till I'm at the top settling. I live here like a local resident.
So good morning, y'all. No idea. Well, I know where Shift's at. I just don't know where Shift's at. We understand that lingo. Let me change the banner and everything over, and we'll start this show off till she arrives if she decides to show up. So I'm going to do the Bogart thing and say, good morning, Zeb's Place. How you doing? Good to see you. Good morning, Paul Scott. Good morning, Ship Kicker. Hey, good morning. I see you in chat. Yeah. She's probably getting her toenails done and getting dressed and getting her hair done, Yeah. Chuck Sachs, good morning. Good to see you. Iris Mary Moon, good morning. Good to see you. Kicker and Mike B, hey, how you doing? Did that mem for the show? They did. What do you call it? Intrigue you? Speedy eating a jalapeno. Hey, Al Bundy. Buenos dias, amigos and amigas. Well, it's supposed to be buenos dias, but I won't cut you down for spelling. I get what you mean. You're talking about the beans. Yeah, we know. Beanie days, amigos and amigas. No, he means bueno, in case anybody doesn't understand the misspelling of Spanish words. Good morning, Kevin Hawthorne. I hope you're having a good day. I believe, if I remember correctly, though, and I ain't got the best memory in the world. Aren't you in Florida? Good to see you if you are. Hopefully the weather's getting better. I know y'all are getting rain all over the place. So, and Hirsch Mary is cooking. Ooh. And Kicker Mike B says, I'm hearing really weird noises outside. The weather is very strange right now. It's weird. It's probably because you're not outside cutting the yard like you normally do every day, Mike. You're not used to the silence of just nature calling when you got that lawnmower going. We're cutting down the trees and killing those ants. Those weird, maybe the ants are retaliating. They're coming in force. Yeah. So did anybody get bored last night watching the DNC? I don't know. I slept. I tried watching highlights this morning, and after about three things that Potato Head said, I'm like, he's lying. It's going to be a whole lie speech. And you could tell he's reading teleprompter because he would never take his eyes off the teleprompter. So, oh my God. Look at that hair.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Hanging in there.
All right. You want to give us an update since I didn't tell nobody what was going on? Or no?
Well, I've been in the hospital since Friday. Have pneumonia. It's getting better. I have a CT and today. So yep. So that's the beep you're hearing. If you can hear my beep.
Beep, beep. Yeah. Shift Kicker's not backing up.
Nope.
She's hooked up to her AI recharging machine.
There you go.
Yeah. And no, the update I was reading was like you're supposed to have the CT yesterday, and they decided to cancel on you after they starved you for half the day. And she's
yeah.
today, so now she has to starve with no coffee, no food, or anything.
until
for the
after
morning.
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yesterday I suffered not mentioning coffee all morning. Yeah, so I'm not gonna call it water today. I'm just gonna call it go-go juice.
It's okay. I can smell it here, so
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. That's the only bad thing is people in the hospital drink coffee and they gotta brew it, and you will smell it. It doesn't matter how many floors away they're brewing it, you will smell it.
Yep. Fact.
Oh yeah. Well, at least you got a push mower there, Mike B. Because imagine doing it with one of the manual push mowers, where it's just the blades, no motor. That would really suck. Hey, Lady Dagger Status. Good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hulk also because yeah, all the BS
Sure,
they
Chuck.
today.
Thanks, Chuck. Love you,
Oh yeah,
Chuck.
yeah. Today is National Chocolate Pecan Pie Day. I personally have never had it, but the pictures that I looked going through, I'm trying to decide which one to put on that something to talk about. Yeah, I may just have to try to find a bakery that's baking them today. I'm gonna call everyone. It's like, are you celebrating chocolate pecan pie day? And when they say no, it's like, well, I'm never buying from you again. Hanging up. So yeah, I'm gonna find one in town, and if none of them have it, then I'm gonna figure out how to make it, and then I'm gonna blast it and send it to the local media here, saying all the bakeries here suck because they don't celebrate the national day and they don't even bake a dessert that's on the national freaking list. So yeah, then kiss my chocolate brown pie crust. That's all I gotta say. So Shift, I know we missed each other yesterday. You did call me and let me know they canceled and you had your lunch. And then you kind of like talked real quick and you said you ordered dinner and it was going to come. So, but you never told us what you had for lunch or dinner. Would you like to reminisce yesterday and tell us what you had? And Shift Kicker can attack us with food porn this morning. And
What
we'll,
what I what I had for in the hospital?
yep.
I had penny chicken Alfredo with grilled chicken. It was delish. Yep.
Now it's for lunch.
Yep. And then
Okay.
I had a double cheeseburger with cucumbers on it and tomato and lettuce.
What? You put cucumbers on a hamburger? It's supposed to be pickles, not cucumbers.
I can't eat pickles with one of the meds, so they gave me cucumbers
They
instead.
should have slapped on there some jalapeno peppers then, because that makes it the ultimate burger. Then, if you don't believe me, ask Mike B. I'll tell you.
Yep, and then at 11:45 last night they gave me raspberry sherbet.
So yeah, I can't have raspberry sherbet. I'm allergic to raspberries. I'll look like I got the measles if I eat raspberries. So yeah, you know how the sun brings out freckles in people.
Hmm.
Raspberries bring out the little red dots all over me like that. So yeah. So yeah, Mike B had said he put his food porn on his community page. Hope y'all are hungry. Oh, so he's threatening us. Ah, well, I'm glad you're able to get your community page because I didn't know you. I thought you needed 100 in order to get it. But
No,
huh?
no, as soon as if you post content, you should be able to get it.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I didn't know that. So I'm going to go there real quick. He's threatening, so I want to see. I don't take threats lightly. I see the double eggs. That's his video. And go community page. Huh? Click, click, click. Ooh, 1 hour ago. Macaroni tuna with onion and cucumbers and Van Houten pickles. That's served cold. It does look good. Yum. Nope, I'm not going to show you. Sorry. If you want to see it, you got to go to the community page. Mike B's. Even the chili cheese dogs. Chili cheese potatoes and beans and a Coke. Everything was good. You lost me a Coke. I don't like Coke. Coke is bad for you. The acids will eat up your gut. Okay, sorry. But it does taste good going down, especially if it's ice cold. Oh my God.
Yeah, but how was my food porn pictures I sent you of my hospital food?
When? Yesterday?
A couple times I've sent them to you.
Oh yeah, all the ones you sent in there, they didn't even look like hospital food. I think purposely they DoorDash their food in and they put on a plate pretending it's, that they did it because, yeah, it's some high end freaking looking stuff that's just been eating. So they've been spoiling it. What do you call those people that? I gotta refresh my YouTube page. It's not showing you on there. What do you call those people that like going to the hospital all the time? Is there stuff that's wrong with them? Yeah, that's Chef. She wants room service. And she wants somebody to tuck her in at night and read her a bedtime story. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just joking. I know that's not you, but
Nope.
But you kind of question when you see all that food porn you're getting, like, holy crap, that's a carrot. Good morning, Sharon Mercer. How you doing?
Good morning, Sharon.
Yep. I was very like room
Yeah.
service.
Yeah, room service, waking you up every 3 hours to draw blood, poke you, take your temperature, blood pressure. They can have it. I'm done.
Well, you want to know the secret of how to fix that,
Huh.
especially in the middle of the night? You tell them, look, I'm a very light sleeper, and I freaking punch people.
Then they just tap the end of your bed.
No. And here's the thing. And I throw things. And I'm authorized to have a knife for self-protection while I'm here. And
No.
I'm going to let you know, you're going to come in my room, you better knock twice. I better hear 2 knocks. And I better spell a fresh cup of coffee every time you come in. If you have my cup of coffee, you can do whatever you want to me, but you better have my coffee.
Yeah, see, they don't even have coffee on the floors anymore.
Yep. So that means they got to go down to the other floor to get the coffee before they can come draw blood. But that's not a illogical request. And it works good for me, even on all surgeries and all that. The nurses already know.
You got that right, Lady D.
The first thing they better have is that coffee because they're going to have the worst freaking patient in the world. They're going to tell me, I got to take your temperature. You better have my coffee ready. If I don't see no fresh coffee, I'm freaking kicking some ass. They're shaving their hair. Cut 2 bits. No. Yeah. When I see, when I talk to Shift, I haven't told you this, but I'll go ahead and admit it here. There's times that I remember that movie about the bellboy. Yeah, if you've seen that movie. Yeah. Anytime Shift talks about what they're doing or they're coming in, that's the first thing I think of. Oh, it's the bellboy. And I think of that movie and start laughing. She never knew that till now. So next time they come knock on her door, she's going to think, oh, it's the bellboy. But I don't know if Shift's ever seen that movie. It's a hilarious one. So.
I'm not sure if that's what they used or what, Harvest Mary Moon. But they did put some type of heating pad thing on my back for a while. So yeah, and all it did was make me cough harder.
Oh sure, yeah, because it's loosening up everything. That's why.
No, I mean but I was like coughing so hard, I was almost blacking out.
And that's why I said, if you would have mentioned what I told you that they needed to do, they need to strap you one of those inversion tables and
Nope.
hang you upside down. Yeah. Just got a vibrating thing, vibrating like they're shaking her upside down, trying to get her the last of her change out of her pockets and shit. Yeah. There won't be no coffee because everything's just coming out. Gravity will work. Let gravity do it. Gravity is your friend when you're sick and you got to empty it. Except when you got to go potty, you don't want to be upside down. Yeah, that's a terrible thing. So, did you get to watch the DNC last night, shit?
Nope.
Yeah,
And you know
well,
what? I have a question.
uh-huh.
Why is it that we didn't have any riots at ours, right?
Uh-huh.
The
Where's that?
GOP, and they're having all this shit go down. Are they going to
Yeah,
try and blame it on Trump?
yeah. Well, they sort of mentioned that, the most
Harvest Mary
kids.
Moon, please. I can't eat till after
Yeah,
1:30.
her
Second day
procedure
in a row.
today. So, yeah, yeah. Well, they tried. I think it was Biden that mentioned it, and like I said, I had to stop watching because I got so tired of the lies. But I believe it was Potato Head that mentioned that more kids died by guns than anything else in America. Well, I don't even have to fact check that one, but go ahead and yell fact check it because I questioned that one right off the bat that it was a lie because I see more kids freaking being killed. And this is on paper, mainstream media, and all that, from stupid parents doing stupid things, not being an adult and being a parent. And then I hear about kids getting shot. And
Or
I'm taking
young,
out the gangbangers that are in gangs that get shot because if you want to be in a ruffian freaking group that you think love you more than your parents do, yeah,
how about all the cases of myocarditis,
yeah,
carditis
yeah,
in young children? Yeah.
yeah,
Baloney.
yeah. So they're still pushing their agenda. Let's disarm everybody for the fact of the kids because guns kill people. No, guns don't kill people. People kill people. How about us just freaking locking up and not giving a chance for parole the ones that freaking hurt other people and kill them? You know, I haven't seen no science in the background on any research that after 20 years of being in prison, you're rehabilitated and yeah, you don't want to kill nobody anymore because then why did they leave Charles Manson in there? Not once did Charles Manson pick up a weapon and kill somebody. He just told people to do it, and the people were stupid enough to go over there and do it. Think about it. But he died in prison, and he never killed nobody. But somebody that freaking shoots 30 people at a party, he's going to get 20 years and parole. Yeah, think about it. It ain't the gun doing it, it's the person. And until people realize that, and then the mainstream media feeds on the freaking parents and everybody else. Oh, so and so, he was such a good boy. Then a week later, you find out he was freaking belonging to some gang, and he was under investigation for shooting 3 people on a drive-by. Yeah, how many parents have you ever said, "Yeah, he was a piece of shit. I couldn't wait to get him out of the house." The people he ran with, though, I'm not surprised he didn't get shot. Bring up the truth, media.
Be right back, guys.
Yeah. I know it's being hard, but if you want to talk about, people killing people, it's the person doing it. It takes a person to pull the trigger. The gun does not kill people. And they still don't get it. They're not assault weapons. Boy, what's going to happen when somebody actually freaking gets hold of a 50 cal or a 60 cal and opens up on a parade? What are they going to call that? Weapon of mass destruction at that point? I'm like, come on. And all these people suing the manufacturers of these guns for what? Well, if he didn't build those guns, well, if you raised your child right and he wasn't freaking out at 2 o'clock in the morning with some gangbangers, I want to see these freaking manufacturers turn around and freaking sue the parents when they try to get sued. Start questioning because and the only reason I'm riled up on that now they're asking, should we charge the parents if a kid commits murder with a weapon? Is it the parents' responsibility? If they're living in their household and they're still underage, oh, hell yeah. It's the parents' responsibility. For one, it's probably the parent's gun. Parent didn't have them locked up or they gave them the access to it if it was locked up. So who's the adult here? The kid that freaking committed the crime or the parent that let the kid commit the crime? You know, there's a lot of questions, but if you cut out all the beef and just go black and white on it, the way I like to do it, because the law is black and white. You either kill somebody or you don't. If you don't believe me, well, all these people that protected themselves when intruders came in with weapons, threatening to kill them and all, then they shoot them. Then they arrest the homeowner for protecting himself and their rights. Yeah. Where's the black and white in that? And no, I'm not talking about race. I'm talking about the ink on the paper where the law is written. And and the funniest part I got is like Biden was trying to say, yeah, we're trying to protect the Constitution of the United States of freedom and democracy. They ain't trying to freaking say the Constitution for shit right off the bat, right off there. That was it. The DNC, the bunch of demonites. They've been trying to freaking change everything about the Constitution the way they want it. So I really was waiting to see AOC. I wanted to see what she was going to say. As I went into a poll on that one, I put in $20 on that one. When she spoke within the first 5 minutes, you're going to hear "Eehaw, eehaw," because she has nothing to say. Really think about it. But I didn't stay up for it and I haven't watched it yet. So, but I got the first 5 minutes. Hopefully, she did start heat on. Oh my God, Lady D got coffee. Oh yeah. Well, exactly, Mike B. Spoons do make Oprah fat. Well, exactly, Harvest Ferry. Straight out of the World War II playbook. Everything is borrowed and everything is brought back. And one thing I did hear today on the mainstream media when I was changing channels, they did say that the Harris Waltz campaign was so lazy that the speeches that they wrote on the teleprompters, they didn't even bother to put it as Harris and Waltz. They left it as Biden and Harris. It's like, really? So, but she's going to be, she's going to fire the person that wrote it on the teleprompter. And she'll get somebody else to make sure that they do it for him. But hey, if you don't believe me, go check a political analysis. I did see that Harris on 3 polls lost more people in Pennsylvania thanks to last night. She's not doing too good. But I don't believe in polls because they all lie like the mainstream media. And some are trying to save face, so they're trying to attack her for this stuff, and they should. I haven't read the thing that talked about they fact-checked Biden's speech because they made it look like Biden and Hillary actually had some truth to the matter. Now, I wasn't going to watch Hillary talk for what? She still can't get over, that she lost. She probably spent her whole time freaking slamming Trump because she's a bitter old cranker whore. Yeah. And she's bitter that Camilla's black/Indian and she got beat. She couldn't even be the frickin' vice president. All she could do is be a secretary of state or defense or whatever she was. And yeah, she felt at that job. People should have just been freaking chanting Benghazi, Benghazi. I would have freaking take her off the stage real quick. Yep. Oh. I saw the slogan that Biden had that he did the best or whatever he could. Yeah, the best to freaking take care of the terrorists and communists around the world. He tried his best to screw us over, bend us over with no freaking, what did he use? He used that hog grease. Yeah, he used hog grease because he didn't want to use his Crisco up. Yeah. But hey, on the YouTube communist front, I'll let you know, I had 2 channels get copyright strikes on. And it's funny because it's 2 songs that I've played for forever and a day. I do have the copyright permission to play them. I do post it on my description page. I've been doing it as long as I've been freaking playing. But yet some freaking little morons try to freaking think, oh no, that's my song. And they went under investigation and say, oh, it's not a copyright, so it's not against your channel. But they leave it on my account as a copyright violation, even though it's not one. And even though all they got to do is look at the description, see if I met the requirements, which it states where I got it from, the permission freaking tag of, that I can play it. And, at that point, it'd be like, it should be like normal and it's protected. Yeah. When they find out it's not a copyright, they should put protected on there. So if anybody else wants to be stupid and attack it, they'd be like, no, sorry. They could go straight to it. It's like, nope, sorry. We have already investigated another complaint. It's not your song. Shut the fuck up. Or we're going to freaking put a copyright on your ass. Yeah. Yeah. So believe me, because, they're really starting to piss me off. I'm going to have to torture y'all. I'm going to get out my little electric piano and start playing the tunes the way I think they're supposed to be, and then start singing. I'm like, oh, you got what I need, because I'm writing all these songs. Yeah, I'd be torturing you. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. So for interest, if you go to any site and you get music and you do get the permission to play it, and you put it on the description as required by YouTube, just understand the frustrations. They will list some of your stuff as copyright, not copyright, because somebody complained about it. And I know who's doing the complaining. A bunch of haters. Yeah, I don't have no 10,000 plus subscribers. And you're mad that, if you average out who watches Shift and I versus who watches them, the odds are that, our numbers are higher than theirs. And it's like, because we tell the truth. We tell it black and white. And we're just normal people. And we love y'all. And we don't put up with bullshit of their liberal ways, because they're closet liberals. They're selling you stuff. Yeah. Have y'all started figuring that out when you watch some of the other channels? Don't watch on the screen or whatever. Just listen to it. Do your normal thing while listening, like you do for us, and you'll be mopping or sweeping or washing dishes or something, and you'll listen to them and be like, man, that sounds so fucking liberal. Because they are. They use the wordplay thing from the liberal handbook. Haven't you know that? They do have a liberal handbook. What words to use to change the meaning around. So you sound innocent, but you're not. But most of y'all are pretty smart. Y'all probably figured it out already. And they're saying now that, hold on. Digital Trends is reporting that major data breach involved only 1.3 million people instead of 3 million that they reported earlier. But 1.3 is a lot. And there's some ones out there that'll tell you exactly what to do to see if your social or any of your information got, stolen, and what to do to find out if you're one of those. Irish Stars reporting Vladimir Putin is unleashing hell on Ukraine after the second key bridge is obliterated. Yeah, he's saying that he's being cut off. And the Ukrainians are playing in a way that Putin underestimated him. Supposedly 3/4 of his active military has been either captured, wounded, or killed. Russia's still pulling up reserves, and eventually he's going to run out of people. Because the rest of the people in the big cities, they don't want this shit. And there's no way he can spin it. That's Ukraine's fault when they're the ones who freaking attacked Ukraine. How dare they come in our country? How dare you attack theirs? It was all peaceful and nice and all that. The world's getting along. Now Putin's trying to cover up his mistake. I think he's related to Hillary Clinton. Yeah, man, they're reporting a John Deere job cuts. Workers blame greed for layoffs in the record profit year. It's possible, but you never know. I'm going through. I'm trying to. Yeah, it's getting so bad that even our city's under close scrutiny. They are checking to see how much everybody, all the way down to the dog catcher, is making a year. Yeah, and if the public doesn't like that they're getting paid too much, yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of news from this town. I'm like, what the hell you mean that dog catcher's getting $250,000 a year and he only works 2 days a week? No, no, you out of here, because they're trying to figure out budget cuts and all that because they're in a shortfall. Yeah, well, maybe instead of having 30 people fill in one pothole, you only send out 2 or 3. And usually if you're sending out 3, one's an intern learning the job, and the other 2 are, one's drives the truck, the other one's making sure the mixers get to throw down on the pothole. But, you know, I've seen places where they're filling potholes. There's 30 people there and only 2 people working. Yeah, that's a lot of waste of money. And that's city employees. That's not even contracted. I think the contractors probably do it a whole lot better. And the Texas Tribune is reporting a West Texas ranch and resort is going to limit water to residents amid fears its wells will run dry. Yeah, because the wells and the water is in a reservoir that's owned by this West Texas ranch, and they've gladly assisted the residents instead of the town doing it. But now that the water's dropping because of these high temperatures and I don't want to say the D word, but I'll say it anyway, drought conditions. Yeah, the ranch has got to take care of its own freaking things before helping out the people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they're being heartless. It's like they've been helping it for years to cut the cost of water and all that. And the town hasn't freaking done their crap in order to get it right. But I'm for the West Texas ranch. I'd rather have beef on the table than somebody that wants to water their yard for 17 hours because they want green grass. Yeah, they're out there still. Hey, and since we're talking about water, hey, BMW is recalling more than 720,000 vehicles due to water pump issue. Go figure. Daily Digest reporting Ukrainian forces downed a Russian reconnaissance drone in midair by ramming it. So they used one of their own drones and they rammed the Russian drone down and it crashed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anybody watch any of the DNC yesterday? Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. I'll be back in chat in a second. The center square saying protesters get police, Democratic officials' attention during DNC in Chicago. Yeah, I watched a little bit live yesterday, and I saw this guy with a sledgehammer popping pins trying to get bigger parts of the gate down. And I guess he was able to get a couple of them down. And of course, they didn't cross over too much. A couple did, and they were saying anybody that freaking causes damage, defaces, does this, does that's going to get arrested. Well, they didn't do any of the arrested till later on in the day, and they might have arrested them, and supposedly they had judges there in court till midnight. But yeah, they probably just freaking told them bail and released them, like they do in all the other freaking blue cities. Oh, you committed a crime. Okay, pay your $25 fine and bye. Yeah, Pirates Ferry, you're right. You got to pay. We've been saying that for years. Pay off your debt. You got to know
Bits.
the difference between
Shell.
you know.
Sorry.
No. Go ahead. I was waiting for you to get back, so I was stalling.
Yeah, no. You know, they had to do the med thing and blood
Yeah,
pressure and all that fun shit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but we've been saying for years, pay off the debt as soon as you can. Learn the difference between needs and wants. You know, yeah. I would want to have a brand new John Deere tractor cut in my yard. But I really do need to pay off this freaking loan. Which one sounds more fun? Yeah, the John Deere tractor sounds more fun, but that's just adding more debt. So you pay off your debts and then pay cash. And that's the thing a lot of people don't realize. Oh, I paid off the debt. I could use the card again. No. Pay off your card. You already built your credit by freaking paying off your debts if you use a card. At that point, and then the money you save, put it aside. It used to drive my kids crazy. I would save money. I'd save $50 a month, and they wanted this, they wanted that. It was never they needed until they finally learned when they're moving out. Dad, I need this, I need that, and I'd buy it for them. And they'd see that I didn't hesitate. But when you come at me saying, I want this, I want that, I'd look at it from their standpoint. Yeah, I really would want it. But they'd be like, okay, well, we'll get it in a couple of weeks. I got to save up for it. And I make a wait a couple of weeks. Got to get those pennies on that interest. But of course, we're not getting those pennies on interest no more. So, but now that they're homeowners and they're out on their own, they understand what I did, and it's like, yeah, I'll think about it.
Yeah. See, Happy Chappy.
Ooh,
Good
see,
morning.
I want to rock. I want to rock. Well, you know what? See, Happy Chappy, go down to downtown Detroit. Tell them they're a bunch of idiots and screaming from a bullhorn. I guarantee you'll be able to rock then because they'll throw rocks at you. Because did you know the protesters, after they knocked the fence down in certain portions, they threw rocks at police?
Hmm.
Yeah, and they made a big stink when the police put on gas masks. The news people are like, oh no, they're going to tear gas the people. Whatever happened to the good old protesting days? Bring the fire department, water cannon those asses.
Right?
That water will knock them flat on their ass. I guarantee you, they will not stand there for hours after they're wet, especially if it's chilly. Yep, Kentucky Fried Movie, baby. Yeah, see. Yeah, Parkersburg, you may have older cars, but you know what? Those cars aren't being recalled anymore. People are finding out all these $50,000, $60,000 vehicles that they've been paid for high interest and all that. They're getting recalled because it's got cheap parts. Back in the day when you paid $25,000 for a real big luxurious vehicle, they put real good parts in it. Now they don't care what they put in it as long as they make the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
And just so you know, Trust, when I leave my room, my nurse is going to call in my food. So that, because it takes an hour. So when I get back, it'll be here.
cool. What'd you order for brunch, lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it? Just eating so late.
Chinese noodles with grilled chicken and a spicy ginger sauce. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you should have that ginger with that cough.
Oh no, it's good for you.
You know what else is good for you? Jalapenos, and you don't eat them. So, what the fuck? Jalapenos have been around longer than ginger.
I
They've been
know.
used since the
And it's got
Aztecs.
pea pods, and it'll have pea pods and broccoli
Yeah.
and some other vegetables in there. Yep. Should be good.
Yeah. And I'm really ticked about this political process, especially with the Democrats, because most people don't see it. Biden was trying to talk that, oh yeah, he's helping people with their student loans. Now Kamala's going to save them with their house. Have you noticed yet? It's the same people he's saving. How many of y'all have gotten your student loans forgiven? How many of y'all gotten free money to get housing?
Nope.
I guarantee you
I
won't
paid
find
all
nobody
mine.
yet. Well, we've done it all our own. So what are you teaching the younger generation? Don't worry, the government will take care of course, because they want you to work. But the problem is, they haven't realized this younger generation doesn't want to work. No, so much that you paid off their student loans. Now they're defaulting in all their other stuff that they freaking bought because they're living beyond their means. And guess what? Who's going to bail them out on that? They're expecting the government to now. Yeah. My son's been so worried. He's trying to pay all his freaking bills off ahead of time before he goes on his honeymoon for 2 weeks. He's worrying about bills for 2 weeks when he's caught up and he's paying ahead. And I tell him, stop stressing, go on vacation for 2 weeks. Some things you can't pay for, but you can go ahead and notify, like the water, the power. If you get the bill before then, and his power's not going to be high, and the normally monthly stuff. That's what he's worrying about. It's like, don't worry about it. Just make sure all the other stuff is paid for. They're not going to repo your house because you forgot to pay your water bill for 1 month, especially if you've been paying on time or ahead of time all this time. Now, if you didn't pay your car, they may go over there and freaking take it. So I'm starting to see that people that spend all their tax money on a brand new car, like they do every year, a quarter of the country does it. They throw their freaking tax money down, buy a brand new car, and then they don't make no payments. And here comes the tow truck guys repoing because they didn't make no payments. Well, I think the companies are getting smart enough to go, okay, after you miss one payment, we're repoing. Don't be late. Just pay your bills, people. I know
Exactly.
life sucks, life is expensive, but you know what? You know why you think staying at home and not doing anything is boring? Because you didn't pick up a hobby. Learn to knit, learn to sew. Hell, go cut your yard. Learn how to plant plants, grow something in seeds. Where do you think we learned all this stuff? From the people that didn't have color TV or internet. We didn't have cable. Oh, we barely even had telephones, let alone power. What do you think they were doing the whole time? They were gardening. They're taking care of the yard. They take care of the animals. They just around and hung out with family. One thing I guarantee, yes, I do have a credit card for emergencies. I have never used a credit card to buy groceries. I don't get that. You're going to pay extreme, exorbitant amount of interest for food.
But you don't if you pay it off at the end of every month.
True, but most of those cards are not the American Express. They give you 30 days before they charge you interest. Most of these cards they're coming up with now, if you watch the commercials, what's that dude that sings the thing? Yeah, I can't even remember the freaking one. They've been trying to take over credit card companies in order to freaking.
Yep.
Yeah. And then what happens when we go digital completely and there's no cash? Yeah, they're just going to take it. You're not even going to have a say. They're just going to take it out. They're going to have a court order saying, hey, they owe us this. They can go in your digital wallet and take it from you.
Yep, I get the points too, Lady D.
Yeah. Yeah, if you know how to play the game, yeah, you can play it. But a lot of those cards don't have a game except to take your money. The one big credit card I have that I had to get was a Home Depot card. And I got that because I was working part-time with my dad in his fencing business when he was alive. And after he passed, I shut it down, and they turned around and left it at the low interest of the business and let me have it. So I'll be able to do stuff, but I pay it off. I got this, I got 6 months to pay before they charge me interest on any purchases, and I pay it off way before the 6 months. I usually try to do the 2 month plan to pay it off. So yeah.
Rubbernecker, hello.
Yeah. Good morning, Rubbernecker. Good to see you, and you're completely right. Well, no, I got a here's a new scam. Maybe you'll see it in your email coming to you in your inbox. I got one from this guy saying that he was from Microsoft, and thank you for my order for the Microsoft 365, Office thing that they got. That supposedly was $690 something.
You never ordered it.
Nope, never ordered it. So I contacted the bank. I I took a picture of my thing and I sent it to them, and I told them I did not purchase. They were putting this in email. I believe it's a scam. You may get more, so you may be on the, thing. That's what you don't do. You want to contact the bank for one. And of course, they said if they get any other people notifying about this, then they will contact the local police and everybody else for us. And they have an alert out if anything tries to come in to charge me, which they shouldn't, because they shouldn't have access to my account anyway. They shouldn't have any of my information unless they hack down Microsoft, and Microsoft hasn't realized it yet on their accounts. But yeah, kind of funny. I was like way back when, about 3 years ago, my folks were on what was it? On their Medicare, Medicaid that they got put on. Supposedly somebody called them saying, "Yeah, we want to come out and we're gonna do free spraying of your house for pests and all that is covered under Medicare." My dad called me on it because it didn't sound right. And I told him, "No, don't set it up. Say no, blah blah blah." What the hell does Medicare have to do with pest control? And that's what he was thinking, but he wanted to make sure. Sure enough, he gave me all the information. I called and we did a 3-way with Medicare, and they're like, "No, we don't do that." It was a scam. So they took the report from my dad while we're on the phone and all that other stuff too. They will get you anyway and every way. That's why when you get receipts, they ask, "Do you want your receipt?" Take your receipt. They just throw them in a dumpster. They throw them in the trash can and they get the bag, and at the end of the day, they throw it in the dumpster. You'd be surprised how you can get information off those receipts. Yeah.
Yepers.
And I put them in a bag, and at the end of the month, I'm spending an hour freaking shredding everything. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass. It's old ways, but it works. Or I could be one of those climate freaking people and throw it in my barbecue pit and just light it. Oh, wait, I do that. When I want to start a fire, I use yeah. I use that to start a fire when I want to have a fire out in my backyard.
Yeah, but you usually do that on a back. I
Mm,
can't do that to my back.
yeah. I'm telling you, 2 things that really work. A lot of people don't like it. You use Vicks, smother that all through your throat and neck and on your chest, and go to sleep. Of course, you got to wear a shirt too, so it's gonna be sticky. You're gonna sweat like hell through the night, but a lot of it comes up. And if you don't want to use Vicks, you use freaking vodka. Some people are like, oh, use rubbing alcohol. No. Use vodka. I'm telling you, vodka will freaking make you sweat. You will wake up in the middle of the night and have to take a shower because you're sweating so much. But that clears out a lot of your crap too. That's why they say vodka is a medicinal. You don't have to drink it. You just put it on your body and let it withdraw everything out. Okay, Lady D, I will do my my heat twerk to send the heat to New Jersey. But unfortunately, you're going to have to wait a week because you're going to get more cold before you get any warmth. And yes, in order to, I got to twerk. But it's not the normal twerk you see other girls doing, what you saw in the Olympics. So it's closer to how Elvis used to twerk his leg. Lady D just used an excuse to have some Fireball. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, you better back up, Harvestberry. They keep saying, yeah, pumpkin spice season's on the way. It's going to be pumpkin this, pumpkin that. With this drought all over the place, how many freaking pumpkins are we really going to have? I think we're going to have a pumpkin shortage. So next time you go to the store, check the price on the pumpkin filling if you're going to make pumpkins because, you need the pumpkin filling. That's a reasonable price. I'd probably get a couple extra cans just in case.
For pumpkin pie?
Yeah, I don't think the pumpkin patches are going to be that great this year. Not with the heat. Because then that means they got to use a lot more fertilizer or a lot more water. Well, there you go, Mike. Now the Bloody Mary with the cayenne pepper, black pepper, and now the Tabasco. That always works. Yeah, so that sugar.
I agree, Harvest Mary Moon. Blech.
Sugar and
Pumpkin
cream
spice.
The max. Sometimes I put a little dash of vanilla or put some of my cinnamon sugar in there instead to change the flavor a little bit. But that's only because I'll drink some chicory, the coffee. Because you have chicory, you add that to the coffee to make the coffee last longer. If you do it at home, but you could buy it also, and sometimes that chicory just tastes too bitter. It's supposed to enhance the coffee. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, I got to add some cinnamon or some vanilla flavor or something. But most of the time, it's just regular coffee. Yeah. And chicory's easy to grow, so yeah. You don't really have to worry about too much about the drought on the chicory, if I remember correctly.
Have a great day, Al.
Yep, Al Bunny, have a good one. Sell plenty of shoes, and remember, the next fat lady that walks in the shoe store might be your next wife. Be nice to all.
Yep. So what's on your agenda after stream?
Holy Toledo, we got almost an hour already.
Yep.
Away from an hour. I didn't even realize. I was having so much fun waiting for Shift Kicker to show up. No, I'm going to take care of stuff around here at the house and wait for high noon. We will have a high noon today. Tomorrow,
I will not be here for high noon.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, and it's going to be short, abbreviated high noon, or maybe if y'all want, I'll just skip high noon today and we'll do one tomorrow. It's completely up to y'all, but I don't know. High noon's going to probably be a little tight for me tomorrow. I will be doing a morning show 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow because I have a 9:15 appointment. So I will have to cut it off probably about 8:45 tomorrow.
Hey, Ernest, good to see you, hon. Big things only. Skoden Studis.
Yep. But we'll see everybody on high noon that wants to show up. If nobody shows up, then I'll just cancel it and take a nap or something. But, And I got to do a catch up on my emails. I got to send out tracking numbers and all that other stuff today. So Zed, he'll be sleeping at noon. Well, if you're East Coast, it'll be noon. If it's Central, it's still brunch time. So, and since I won't have shift here, hey, maybe I could read to you and you can go to sleep better. I'll practice my Barry White voice for everybody out there. And what are you going to do besides wait around for your appointments, Shift?
Try and get a nap.
Oh, you are going to nap? Okay, cool.
Yeah, 'cause there's a guy that he was loud last night. Kept waking me up. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And how you doing, Ernest? Good to see you. All right. Well, prayers to Shift. Hopefully she
Thank
get her
you.
nap in and everything goes well quick. And guess you won't get the results until tomorrow now. And then maybe you'll go home on Thursday. And,
Hopefully.
Yeah. Unless they delay it again. But
No, they're not.
reasons why they delayed her appointments. They canceled them yesterday. And it was understandable, according to what Shift told me. So.
Yeah.
And I'll cover more news since Shift won't be here. The news will take over for Shift on high noon.
Alrighty.
Interesting. But
Well, guys,
remember, tell your loved ones you love them. Even
Yep.
if you're mad at them, because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. Hell, they might get stuck in the hospital with gourmet food like Shift Kicker. We love you, Shift.
love you,
Sad.
trust, love you, chat. You guys stay blessed, not stressed. Smile at someone. You never know how it'll change their day. And check on your neighbors.
What? Have you
Yep.
checked on your neighbors in the hospital? Have you got enough gun next door?
I've gotten enough messages. Them checking on me.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you are the neighbor that's checking out. Okay.
Now, yep.
And remember, always be prepared. If you got to go to the hospital, you may want to take a roll or two of your own toilet paper because what I hear, it's all one ply at the hospital.